Hello, everyone. This is Haruka, and welcome back to Fears to Fathom, Home Alone. You may have noticed the rather fearful reaction I had in the last episode, but it was justified, you know. This game relies on the human condition more than the supernatural, and that's quite frankly what got to me. However, I was informed that I did something wrong. So instead of going to the door where the killer spawns from, I meant to go back to my room immediately after that event. So, I do apologize for that, but I was rather frightened, if you didn't notice. That said, we're just going to drink some water like last time, even though it took us like 5 attempts to do so. And we don't have our lasagna because I basically speed ran through this entire section just so I could get to the true ending because quite frankly, this game terrifies me. Even though you'd think I'd be numb to this, considering my entire life, and my mother, and the fact that I tried to burn down my parents' house when my mother tried to use me as her doll. Oh well, Freudian excuse is no excuse, I suppose. Now then, when does the killer show up? Even though I'm playing through this game a second time and I now know what to do, I am still terrified. Because you see, this game relies wholesale on the human condition, like, what if this were to happen to you? And I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't want my house to be broken into. I mean, not that I couldn't handle a threat like that, considering I'm a mad scientist with a 200 IQ. And I literally have a roommate that could freeze the intruder solid. But still, it's a terrifying thought nonetheless. Even though I lived in a cave with 4 other people at one point. Come to think of it, why was I scared of this? Probably because it relied on the human condition. Human fear. Not like the supernatural. Maybe that's why it got to me. Yes, consume your water. Do we not know how to drink water because it seems like it hasn't gone down quite a bit? There's such a thing as hydration, but there's such a thing as too much hydration. You don't want to use the toilet every day now, do you? I mean, you don't want to use the toilet every second of every day now, do you? Because that's what drinking too much water will entail. I had to tell Mirai that, considering she thought that drinking water would help her grow a nice set of bosom. I had to tell her that it's not water that does that for you, it's milk. Remember to drink your milk, my lovely subjects. Now then. Oh, and if you're wondering why the audio sounds a bit off-kilter, it's because I recorded this in Action Video Recorder rather than Stream's OBS this time. I'm just adding in my PNG tuber avatar in post. So, I apologize. But at least I can say that I have completed this game. Oh, and this is when the killer comes in. Because our mother directly tells us that there's someone outside. And this is where the part where I screwed up, because I meant to go downstairs, check if everything's all right. Then our mother is supposed to inform us that Paula is nearby, our neighbor. And then when the glass breaks, I'm meant to hide under my bed until the police arrive. And that's what I didn't do in the last episode, leading to this. Yes, that was my first real jump scare. A jump scare that legitimately terrified me. Unlike, say, the monster from Veinless Property.
Hello there.
Even though that monster was disturbing to look at, it comes with the territory because it's Junji Ito's works, to be fair. And also, since someone I love dearly edits these videos, I guess you could say that monster also had the high ground. Industry jokes. Now then. Oh yes, I'm hiding under my bed way too early. Bloody hell, I hate being jump scared like this. But at least I can say that I finished this game, even though it took 2 parts to do so. I wonder if the developer of this game knows that I played this game. I mean, I did get noticed by the developer of one of the Resident Evil fan games. Robin's Nest, I believe his name is. Thank you very much for noticing me, dear. Even though I was using my VTuber model. And to be quite fair, perhaps I should have used it with my PNG tuber model because my VTuber model, while it was very lovely, it lagged my computer something fierce. And since I share this computer with Yumi, well, she needs it for her own needs too, you know. Now then. I suppose I hid under my bed a little too early. Shall we investigate what's going on underneath? And we return. It does take a little while for the killer to come back in, so... Ah, there you are, Mother. Always the beacon of hope that we imagined that you would be. And here's where she instructs us that we need to hide in our room. Do not enter the door, obviously. Quite frankly, I can't believe I didn't follow these instructions before. So we're meant to hide under our bed until the police arrive, but only after the killer makes his entrance, which is right about now, if you couldn't hear the glass breaking. So we're just meant to hide here like a little bugaboo until Paula arrives, or the police arrive, whichever one works. Quite frankly, this game still scares me. My goodness. And this is where our mother tells us that we might be safe. This is when we're supposed to exit our bed temporarily and then check on the other side of the house. But when our parents' bedroom door opens, we're meant to hide here until the police arrive. Quite frankly, I can't believe I didn't follow these instructions the first time because I didn't know. I was too busy being afraid. Horror games that rely on the human condition get to me more on a psychological level, and I don't like being toyed with psychologically. It's what I'm meant to do to people, not the other way round. Yes, when that door opens, we're meant to leg it back to our bedroom, close the door. Close the door, Haruka! There we are. And then we hide under our bed until the police arrive. Just hiding here like a little bugaboo. You don't hear anything, Mr. Burglar. You hear nothing. Ah, yes, the police. Thank goodness. And now calming music. So that means we're safe. And now no one can say that I didn't finish this game. Ha. A rescue by the boys in blue. Now then, I believe I can call this venture successful. Now then, If you lovely folks enjoyed Fears to Fathom, I will leave a link in the description below. And if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and a comment to let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, my lovely subjects.